Hello everybody, I'm Blazer Rebecca, and welcome back to SHINRAI Broken Beyond Despair. We're here with, looks like we've gone into detective time. We have clues and evidence, and, I was stupid, and it's like, oh, I have to click the pamphlet. But luckily, I ended up dealing with that. But of course, it seems obvious that Ray is just doing this just because, I don't know. Right? So you see? There's absolutely no reason why it should be unlocked unless someone was planning to use it tonight. Which would be Ray then. Indeed. She probably never went to the restroom. So she was just lying about it? Well, what do you think? Yes. Instead, she went down to the basement, turned the power off, and then quickly ran back to the dining hall where she acted like she had no idea what was going on. Wait a sec. It didn't take her that long to get back to the dining hall after the power went out. How the heck did she get back so fast? It's a pretty long way, and you know, pretty dark. Well, about the darkness, she most likely took the candle I examined earlier with her. When she got back, she just blew it out and put it back on the stand right before entering the dining hall to act all clueless. As for how she managed to get back so fast, there's a trick. Yes, it's called saving. There's a trick, huh? I don't know. How Ray managed to get back to the dining hall so fast? Well, there's really one possibility. I don't know. Actually, how is this thing going to prove the matter ahead? I don't know. One possibility. There's something I'm missing. And my brain is too stupid. Oh, okay. I guess that must have been right. So I guess it's like, oh, if it's wrong, then obviously that's not the case. So, and if it's right, then obviously this happens. She took a shortcut. A shortcut? There's a shortcut. Did you already forget? You're even impressed by it. There's a shortcut leading from the food storage in the basement directly into the kitchen of the first floor. Coincidentally, the kitchen is located just on the opposite side of the dining hall. Ah! I see, but why would she do all that? Faking the power outage and sending us to take care of it? It's most likely part of her plans for tonight. I bet she's already preparing another surprise for us in the dining hall. Maybe even together with the others. So then she sent us to the basement because she wants to startle us upon our return. Now that you mention it, I recall hearing Ray and Ruin talking about something like that at school. I overheard them saying they wanted to give someone who never gets scared the shock of her life. They were probably talking about you. Oh, great. Those two as well now. What was with everyone trying to give me the scare of my life? Oh well. Nice try, Ray. But I wasn't gonna fall for something like that so easily. Although I had to admit she was at least a lot more creative than Mika. In that case, now that I've proven that Ray was the one behind the blackout, Barbara-chan seemed to finally relax a little. And thankfully so, since the difficult part was just about to begin. Alright, there's the staircase. I think. We had finally reached the end of the hallway. Right in front of us was a door leading to the reception, but it was quite hard to make out. To our right were the restrooms, and to our left the staircase. Or at least it should have been there, but I couldn't see it at all. Since not a single shred light managed to reach around the corner, it was basically impossible to see anything. I knew the stairs should have been there somewhere, but there might as well have been just a black, bottomless pit. I honestly got a little nervous. Not only was this going to be not easy, it was actually going to be rather dangerous. One false step and, well... Okay, be really careful now. While I save. One slow step after another. And always make sure you're holding on to something. Something other than me, of course. Keep your hands glued to the wall and railing. Aight. Hitting my own device, I reached out with my hands, pressing the right one tightly against the cold clay wall, and fumbling around with the other until I got hold of the banister. After taking a couple deep breaths, I finally began descending into the darkness. Slowly and carefully. One step at a time. Accompanied by the swinging sounds of wood echoing through the air, we tried to make our way down to the basement. Barchan's nervousness levels were on the rise again, but I couldn't really blame her. In all honesty, this is the first time tonight I was starting to feel really uncomfortable myself. Maybe even a little scared. I mean, one wrong move and it was the fast way down. I was hesitant about each and every step and started to wonder why I was even doing this. We had already figured out Ray's plan, so there was no point in playing along. Then again, I guess Parma would actually want to play along. I couldn't really tell why, though. It would have been a stretch to say I was having fun, but... maybe it was just the same as with Mika and Hiro before. I wanted to accept Ray's challenge and prove that I was the one to come out on top. Kind of ironic, wasn't it? Despite trying to act mature all the time and condemning the others for their childish behavior, I guess I was pretty childish myself. In any case, we kept moving downwards, and even though it took quite some time, it eventually arrived at the bottom of the staircase. Looks like we made it to the basement. I can't see a frickin' thing! Hey, you're not alone in that regard. Yes, the same applied to me. And this was quite the problem. I kinda hoped another moonlit window would exist down here, but then again, this was the basement. Raiko-chan, I'm scared. Why? I already explained to you that Ray's behind the blackout. That doesn't mean there ain't someone or something else down there, though. If I was a ghost, I'd totally be hiding there for victims, so... Curses. It looked as though my previous efforts had been in vain. As she swung her arms around my waist and pressed her chest tightly against my back, I could feel the tremors of fear rushing up and down her body. Nervously, she peeked over my shoulder into the realms of darkness ahead. I couldn't see her face, but it was no doubt scarred by the purest of terror. Anyway, we can't see shit, so we might as well just go back up, right? Well, not being able to see things sure wasn't helpful in regards to completing our task. But there had to be something we could do about that. Maybe... saving. Ah! What? What's wrong? Did something happen? Raiko-chan? Of course, why hadn't I thought of this sooner? Raiko-chan? What's going on? Did you see something? There ain't no one there, is there? Talk to me! Shit! While Barchan sounded like she was about to have a mental breakdown, I quickly reached under my cardigan and into my pocket. Oh. Chill out, girl. Huh? I just had an idea. There might be a way to light the, way. How? My cell phone. Oh! Yes! I quickly flipped it open and the screen immediately lit up with a bluish glow. Ignoring the message telling me that I was unable to get any reception in this area, I navigated through the menus. Unfortunately, my cell phone didn't have an actual built-in flashlight. Aww! But I could at least turn up the screen brightness some more. After doing just that, I pointed the screen directly at the darkness in front of it and... Ooh! Well, I don't know how that's a little more helpful, but... Oh! Great idea, Raiko-chan! The light's not that strong, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Yes. With this, we could at least see something, even if it wasn't much. Without hesitation, I began utilizing this new light source by waving it around a bit and illuminating the corridor as much as possible. From what I was able to make out, it actually didn't seem much different from the one from above. Alright, we should be fine like this, so time to move on. Yeah, you know, regarding that the battery doesn't run out. Why'd you need to have that stupid idea? First it was a great idea, and now it was stupid? Oh well, we had made it this far. I definitely wasn't going to turn back now. As I moved ahead, Barbara-chan kept following me, her hands clawed deep into my shoulders as she kept anxiously peeking over them. It was almost as though she was using me as a shield. Or whatever she feared was lying in wait for us down here. Admittedly, this place has a somewhat eerie atmosphere to it, but the only thing that really worried me was our limited field of vision. The cell phone light helped out a bit, but it was still better not to overdo it and keep it at a rather slow pace. I didn't quite fancy painfully bumping my nose into a wall, after all. If I recall correctly, the part of the basement was separated from the left by a wall with a built-in door. A door beyond which entrance was only permitted to the resort staff. Strictly speaking, there was absolutely no reason for it to be unlocked either, but it was. Okay, we're almost there. You know, I just realized, even if you're right about Ray behind all this, wouldn't that mean she probably got some sort of surprise already waiting for us in the break room? Well, this is Ray we're talking about, so I guess we can't rule it out. There might be some kind of trap around here, set up with the hopes of scaring the living daylights out of us. Then why the hell are we moving right into it? Because whatever it is, it surely isn't going to kill us. And aren't you curious? If there really is a trap ahead, I'd sure like to find out what Ray came up with. Traps are there to be triggered, after all. Since when did you turn into a masochist? What the fuck, Nobara? Well, what could I say? The idea of a trap waiting for us was kinda exciting. Great! Nice to know, Reiko! I actually wanted one to be there. And I wanted to trigger it without getting taken by surprise. Like I had mentioned before, I wanted to take on this challenge. And I wanted to prove that I wasn't gonna lose to any of Ray's dirty tricks. I had to admit, this was starting to get fun. A little, at least. Well, let's see if there's a surprise lying in wait for us or not. So, this was it. After I had stopped and turned to my right, I waved the light on my phone across the door in front of us. There were letters stamped into its clean metal surface, spelling out the words, Electric and Boiler Room. Oh, okay. While Barbara-chan dug her fingers even deeper into my shoulders, as though she was trying to drill holes into them, I took a deep breath and reached for the cold metal handle. Just like Ray had said, the door was unlocked. Bracing myself for everything she might have set up for us, I carefully pushed it open. Barbara-chan? What's wrong now? Hey, what the heck are you? Whoa! What's going on? What? That had hurt. I had absolutely no idea what had just happened, but as a result of it, I was now lying flat on my face, kissing cold concrete. What happened? When all my senses had finally come back to me, I pressed my palms against the floor and tried to push myself up. Unfortunately, something rather heavy kept my lower body nailed to the ground. Barbara-chan? Sorry. You alright? I'm fine. God damn it, Nobara. Although I feel even better if you could, you know, get off my legs. Working on it. It took a moment, but it seemed as though Barbara-chan managed to get back to her feet. The sound of her slapping dirt off her butt echoed through the darkness for a few seconds before she eventually grabbed my arms to lift me up as well. While brushing off some dirt off my own clothes, I tried taking a look around. But unfortunately, it was still too dark to make out any of our surroundings. So, what was that all about? So sorry. That noise scared the shit out of me, and then there was something weird, really cold touching my neck all of a sudden. Something weird and cold? Yes, it dropped from the ceiling. Water? Maybe it was blood? Or water? I kinda doubt that. Listen for a second. Gonna do that, but I'll be back with more. See ya!